So, actually, I'm going to do a video today, a short one, on my computer. Hold on, let me do this. Yeah, I don't like that angle. Anyway, I'm doing a video today on the Black Lives Matter um, movement. Yeah, movement. That's what I'm going to call it. So, it's not as much about it. It's not my views, but it's more just like me explaining what it is to people who don't really know, because after reading a lot of like Facebook comments and stuff, it turns out that a lot of people don't really know what it's truly about. And then I'm gonna share my views on a few other things as well. So buckle in. So for those who don't know what the Black Lives Matter movement is, or where it came from, as I should say, it actually just came from police brutality and police killing unarmed black teens, and it not being as big of a deal as it should be to the media, because unfortunately, you know, it's not really shown as too big of a deal. It wasn't originally, but now it's a huge deal, which it should be. So it's good. But now that's out of the way. So let me explain a little bit about what it actually means, what Black Lives Matter actually means, because what I've noticed nowadays is that when people think of the Black Lives Matter movement and they're not black, or they are sometimes black, they see it as, when you say that, you're attacking another race, and it's not how it goes. It's not. And let me explain how. So this is my favorite way to explain it, and hopefully it'll make sense to you. And if it doesn't, I'll try to explain it a different way if you truly need. So if I broke my ankle, unfortunately, if I did, and I really hurt myself, I would be yelling out, "Someone please help my ankle. Like, someone please fix my ankle. Like, I need help." That's the Black Lives thing. So that's this. So all lives, when people kind of say all lives matter, it's almost as if they're saying, no, we're going to put it on a smaller level. So it's pretty much like them saying, oh, he hurt his ankle, but there's other ankles hurt. So let's help all ankles, which is good. Now, don't get me wrong, but it's taken away from the problem of the first. So when people say Black Lives Matter, they're not saying other lives don't matter. That's not the meaning. It's not the point. The point of it is saying this is a problem. Black lives matter. This is a problem. We want to show that our lives matter. So instead of keeping it back here, we're gonna bring it right in front of you, put it in your face, and hopefully that'll change something. It'll help. And it's not taking away any other race's value of life. I'm not, when you say Black Lives Matter, you're not saying, oh, you're white, man, your life doesn't matter. Oh, you're Mexican, man, your life doesn't matter. French, who cares about the French? No one's saying that. That's not something we're saying. But when you're saying Black Lives Matter, you're just simply supporting a cause, and trying to help the fact that there are, unfortunately, black people being killed, and it's to the point where it's unfortunately to the point where you almost can't go on social media without seeing another one, and it's just unfortunate. So that's point A on that one. So let me see, what else can I talk about. I guess I can add on to that by talking about a video that I saw, which made me want to do this video and spread the knowledge. I saw a video, and there was this guy, and I'm not even going to say his name because it was just a dumb video, and I really hope he sees this, because, sir, you're an idiot. I just can't put it any other way. But what he said was, the Black Lives Matter campaign is dumb. It's fake. It's just an excuse to make money off of the pain of other people, and that the I want to say Michael Brown and stuff, all that stuff was staged and it was fake, and that the Trayvon Martin shooting and all that stuff was the victim's fault. Um, it's I was literally astounded by how dumb, just how dumb that was to hear. And I'm not going to say the race of the guy, it doesn't matter. because it's just dumb to say. I'm going to break it down for you to understand, and I'm going to break it down into 3 pieces of what he said. Or was it 2? I don't know. I didn't really count it. But, so first, when he said Black Lives Matter is fake and it's only there to make money, I would agree with him only if Black Lives Matter was like a handful of people. And what I mean by that is if, say I had 5 people, so if I had 5 people and they went to every incident that were to happen and they were there for each and every one of them, I could see the theory. I could see that, because I would be like, oh well, why are these same 5 people being there and they're just, there's no way that they're just doing these for free. You know what I'm saying? And I get that. So I would get that. But here's the problem with what the man was saying, because now, no, it could be making money. No, don't get me wrong. I don't know, because I'm not a part of the movement that much. I just support it. I'm not gonna go out and protest. I'm just not gonna do that, because protests unfortunately get violent sometimes, and I am not a very violent person unless we're playing video games. We can get slapped up. But yeah, you can't say that organizations make money. First off, an organization, well, it's just impossible for him to say that they're just making money off of it, because in order for that to happen, the same people would be having to get paid. And I don't know how many people from Missouri marches came to Minnesota for the one that happened at the state fair, or the, all that stuff. But I'm pretty sure not all those people were getting paid for that. Now, if someone's getting paid behind the scenes, then I'm wrong. I apologize, and hopefully, you can disregard this point, but it's dumb to say that. It's just really not smart, because, I wouldn't say it wasn't smart if it was an opinion. If he said that he didn't like the Black Lives Matter thing, that's fine. But I'm just going to correct you on your facts, because that can't be right. It's not possible. There are different people doing different things in different states. I'm pretty sure not everyone who went out to march is getting paid. I'm pretty sure whoever put them together was not getting paid to do that. They wanted to do that because they wanted to make a difference. And it's unfortunate that now people think when they're trying to make a difference, you need to be paid for it. And if that's what you assume, you're in the wrong mindset. It's just how it is. You're in the wrong mindset. So, another thing that I want to add on to that is he said also that the flags that they're using, or the signs that they're using are professional signs. I don't know if you understand how easy it is to get signs. Like, I could get a sign. If I wanted to get a sign, I could go out and get a sign. He made it seem like you can't go just buy a good sign. Like, are you serious? Like, you need to go buy a good sign. You need to go buy a professional sign, and it would cost that much money for you to. It was stupid. I'm not going to go into that, because money can buy anything nowadays. And if you wanted to go out and protest, and you want to get a Black Lives Matter banner, you could go get that printed somewhere, and it probably wouldn't cost nearly as much as you would think. So there's that. And then when he blamed the victims, that's the part that got me the most, because it was like, they're on some level, I guess it kind of made sense, but he was dumbing it down. That's why it made sense, because he said, well, if someone has a gun, don't run up on them. Duh. What? Duh. But he said, like, Trayvon Martin, that was his fault, because he shouldn't have ran up to George Zimmerman. Man, I was just watching it, like, this dude is ignorant. Like, this dude is, like, honestly, yeah, you shouldn't run up on someone with a gun. You're right. You shouldn't do that. If they have a gun pointed at you, you shouldn't run up on them. And then he says, Michael, I can't think of his name, but I'm sorry. I'm just drawing a blank because it's kind of late right now. He said he shouldn't have. He wasn't innocent, so let's not make him seem like an innocent person. Okay, I've done bad in my life. I know I have. Everyone has. Everyone's done something bad in their life that they could probably end up in jail for. It's what everyone does. Everyone does stuff, but that doesn't mean you deserve to die for it. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that makes sense. And if I'm wrong, which I'm not, but if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But I get that Michael Brown, he's what I want to say Michael Brown. I hope I'm not getting his name wrong, but even if he did bad stuff, he didn't deserve to get shot. What could he have been doing? This one dude. There was more than one cop there. What's he gonna do with both cops and he don't got no weapon? He doesn't have any weapons. That's the thing that got me. These people don't have weapons, but they're being shot anyway. It's unfortunate, but oh well. That's just how it is. So I guess I just want to wrap this little thing up by saying, when you hear Black Lives Matter, and if you don't agree with it, and if you have a problem with it, I just want to at least explain to you just one last time that it is not taking away from anybody else's life. If that's how you're taking it, you really need to think about what it's saying. It's not saying Black Lives Matter, no one else's life. It's not saying hashtag Black Lives Matter, no one else's lives matter. It's not saying that. It's just saying Black Lives Matter because it's a problem, and Black lives are being taken away by people and cops, and it's almost kind of seemed like it's not a big deal. So bringing the problem to the front, people are forced to pay attention to it, because when something's in your face like this, you're forced to look at it. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, it happens now, and I think the best thing we can do is put as much attention on it as possible, because maybe once people notice what's going on, people will stop. It's the same with racism. We can't hide the fact that it's there, because once we hide it, we're not doing anything but putting it under wraps. But it's still there. It's still there, and it won't go away until we can 100% address it and figure out a way to work past it, I guess. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. So hopefully you learned something about this, hope you learned something about this movement, and hopefully you've gained some new insight on it. And I tried to not make this so negative. I don't know how it came off, because I'm not watching it right now. I'm just recording, so hopefully it didn't come off too negative, because I'm all about spreading positivity. It's just looking at our society right now. It's just unfortunate, man. It's so sad, because it's like we got kids who are like 10 and 9, they see this right now. They're seeing what's going on in the news. They're seeing all the craziness, and they're seeing how negative the world is. And right now, it's almost as if there's not enough positive going on. So it's just like unfortunate that these kids are growing up in such a dark world that there's all they're seeing online is people being killed and terrorism and all that stuff, and it's just sad, and it's very unfortunate. And I just want to start spreading positivity, showing kids right now that there is stuff to do, because there's better stuff to do, because whether you like it or not, they're our future. When we are gone, when we're dead and gone, they're going to be the ones to continue and keep building. So if they see positive stuff, it's gonna make more positive movements and make things happen that are gonna do good things. But if you see a lot of bad stuff going on, well, we know where that goes. So, like I said, hopefully you learned something from this, and you can take something away and share it with your friends and whatnot. So, comment, subscribe, like, share, do what you want to do. If you're commenting, let me know what your views on this issue is, and what you think we can do to improve our society. And yeah, I guess my challenge to you after watching the video is to say something good to someone, and make someone's day better. Any way you can, just do it. And that's all I gotta say. So thanks for watching. Sorry my videos won't probably be this long, but yeah, thanks for watching anyway though. So good night, or good morning, or good afternoon. Yeah, whenever you're watching this. Bye.